Yeah. So in previous classes, we have discussed already about arithmetic progress and geometric progression. Okay. So today in today's class, we are going to discuss about harmonic progression, HP. Its acronym is HP. Is the screen visible? Is my voice clearly audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So my laptop is lagging. Wait a minute. Okay, so as we have discussed arithmetic progression and geometric progression in earlier classes, what we are going to discuss today is harmonic progression. Harmonic progression. Observe the words arithmetic, geometric, harmonic. So when you discuss about arithmetic, when you discuss about geometric, so there are curves, and in geometry, in arithmetics, there are numbers. Harmonic, harmonic by harmonic, we can slightly relate to this curve. Anyways, so instead of going and talking about films and fanciers, let's talk about what HP really is. So HP stands for harmonic progression. So it's basically made of reciprocal of non-zero AP terms. So it's simple, like if I write a sequence which is in arithmetic progression, which is in AP, say A1, A2, A3, AN. These are all terms of AP. Given that uh, any term, like not even a single term, is a zero. Like they are all known zero terms. Then the reciprocal of this sequence, the reciprocal of the sequence is going to be HP, harmonic progression. So 1 by A, 1 by A, and 1 by A2, second term, the reciprocal of the third term, and similarly, reciprocal of the nth term. Now, this progression is simply in HP, harmonic progression. Non-zero terms, why? Because the reciprocal of zero is not defined. That's why there has to be non-zero terms. Clear? Any doubt? So simply if we write 3, 7, 11, 15, like this is an AP with difference, common difference of 4. 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 4, 11, 11 plus 4, 15 plus 4, 19. Let's say this is a sequence. This is an AP. So for finding a sequence in HP, 1 by 3, 1 by 7, 1 by 11, 1 by 15, 1 by 19. This is a sequence in HP. And the vice versa is also true. Let's say uh, 2, we know that 2, 3, and 6 are three terms that we have to assume for any three numbers in HP. So this is a sequence in HP. If we have to find out AP, if we write the reciprocal of HP, so this becomes a sequence in AP. Let's check whether this is an sequence of AP or not. Just to remind you, the conditions for three numbers, let's say A, B, C, to be in AP was 2B has to be equal to A plus C. For GP, it is B square has to be equal to AC. Now this time HP, we're going to discuss it later. So for AP, the second of second term, the twice of second term has to be equals to the sum of first and third. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 6. Now that becomes 2 by 3. Taking LCM, 6. So 3 plus 1. This becomes 4 by 6, basically 2 by 3. So left hand side, right hand side are equal. So this is in AP. So now we got to know that the reciprocal of HP is AP and the reciprocal of AP, non-zero terms, is HP. Clear? Any doubts, anyone? Any doubts? Okay. So let's now take that these terms. Let's consider that these terms are in HP. Now, how we can find the nth term of any sequence that is in HP? So for finding nth term of HP, we'll simply find out the nth term of AP and we'll reciprocate. Nth term for AP, we'll find out it, and the reciprocal of the same will be the nth term for harmonic progression. As simple as it. Let's take an example. So let's take an example, and let's say this is 2, 3, 6. These three terms are in HP. Now these are first three terms, and there are other terms as well. Okay, so and we have to find the fourth term of the same sequence HP. So in solution, we know that the reciprocal of HP is in AP, and we had to find out the next term only. So now this is in AP. Okay, so if this is in AP, so twice of this has to be equal to the sum of the remaining. Clear? Any doubts, anyone? How have I written so? Basically, the common difference between these two has to be equal to the common difference between these two. Clear? This becomes 1 by 3. Now this becomes 0 is equals to 1 by question mark. Now question mark is 1 by 0, which is not defined. So it means the fourth term of HP do not exist. So the option number D is correct. Does not exist. Any doubts, anyone? No? So as we are discussing about A, B, C, three terms, let's say they are in HP, and let's try to find out what is the condition for them to be in harmonic progression. So for these three terms to be in harmonic progression, the reciprocal of the same has to be in arithmetic progression. And if there are three terms in arithmetic progression, the twice of the middle term has to be equal to the sum of the rest. So we can write it further as 2 by B is equals to 1 by A plus 1 by C. Let's take LCM, AC, that becomes AC in the denominator, C plus A. Now 2AC has to be equal to B into A plus C. Simplifying it further, B becomes 2AC divided by A plus C. Now this is the condition for three terms A, B, C to be in harmonic progression. So condition for ABC to be in harmonic progression is clear. Any doubts, anyone? No doubts. Now, if we find out the B in AP, the B, like the middle term in GP, the B, the middle term in harmonic progression, then this B will be equal to arithmetic mean. Here, this time geometric mean, this time harmonic mean. So what is arithmetic mean? A plus C divided by 2, AC whole square, and 2AC divided by A plus C. When there are two terms. Otherwise, arithmetic mean of n terms are sum divided by the number of observations. Now, product to the raised to the power 1 upon number. For harmonic mean, it's quite complicated. We'll discuss it later because we have to derive it. Any doubts, anyone? No doubts. Is everyone awake? No one is awake. So we were discussing about what three numbers we have to assume whenever we are discussing about AP. They can be 1, 2, 3, or like any three numbers you can assume for AP, but there are like special ones for GP. I've ignored one intentionally. For harmonic progression, you can assume these three numbers. Clear, anyone? Any doubts? Please respond. No, sir. Great. Now these assumptions are very important. If you like just learn them, there will be easy for you to solve questions quickly. Okay, now we have got a question for harmonic progression. The second term of HP harmonic progression is 1 by 3. And its fifth term is 1 by 5. We have to find the 10th term of HP. So in solution, second term of HP is given, that is 1 by 3. The fifth term of HP is given as 1 by 5. So we know the reciprocal of the same are the terms of AP. This is fine. So second term is 1 by 3. Okay, clear. Great. So what is this second term of an EP is A plus D, basically 3. Fifth term is A plus 4D, 5. Now we have two equations. Now D can be written as 3 minus A here. Now substituting D here, it is 3 minus A is equals to 5. A plus 4 into 3, 12 minus 4A becomes 5. Now solving this ahead. 12 minus 5 minus 4A plus A minus 3A. Taking minus 3A to the right hand side makes it positive. So 12 minus 5 becomes 7. Because 7 divided by 3 is the first term of AP. Now remember, this is the first term of AP. We have to find out the 10th term of AP, and then we'll take its reciprocation, and that will be the 10th term of HP. So for that, this is A plus 9D. We have the value of A. Now D is 3 minus A. 3 minus 7 by 3. Let's revise whether we have Are we doing any mistake or not? Okay. So 12 minus 5 is 7. It's equals to 3a. 12 minus 5 is 7. Yes, okay. So what is D? 3 minus 7 by 3. 9 minus 7, 2 by 3. Now this will be, now we have to find out the HP, which is 1 by A10, which will 1 by A90. 1 by A is 7 by 3 plus 9 into D. So 9 into 2, 18 by 3. 3 LCM. So 18 plus 7, that becomes 25 divided by 3. 1. 3 goes up and 25 remains down. So 3 by 25 is the correct answer. That's like option number B. The options I haven't mentioned. So this is the correct answer, 3 by 25. Clear, everyone? First, we will like think for the given terms in respect of AP. Then we'll solve for AP. Then we'll reciprocate further and make it a HP term. Clear? No doubts? The harmonic mean. The harmonic mean for more than two numbers is basically n divided by all the terms reciprocation. So 1 by t1, 1 by t2. How many terms are there? There, the sum of their reciprocal. That will be the harmonic mean of n terms. Noted down. And if we find out the harmonic mean of two numbers here also, 2, 1 by a plus 1 by b. Or if you're taking c, then 1 by c. Then it becomes 2 divided by taking LCM AC, that becomes a plus c. AC goes up, 2AC divided by a plus c. A plus c. That's how it is formed. Anyways, so you just remember this formula clearly. Any doubts, anyone, for this formula?
No, sir.
Let me rewrite it properly. The harmonic mean for n terms. Where n terms are t1, t2, tn. So n divided by the sum of their reciprocals. Okay, so if we are discussing about the harmonic mean, let's now so let's now take an example. We have to find out the value of n, for which we have to find out the value of n, for which a raised to power n plus 1 plus b raised to power n plus 1, n plus 1 divided by a raised to power n plus b raised to power n. And the value of n for which this term is the harmonic mean. Between a and b. Okay, cool. So we know that the harmonic mean between any two terms is the number, there are like two terms divided by 1 by a plus 1 by b, which is simply that will become 2ab divided by a plus b, clearly. Okay, clear that how have I written the harmonic mean of two terms? Any doubts? Need any explanations?
No, sir.
Oh, great. So it is equaling to a raised to power n plus 1 plus b raised to power n plus 1 divided by a raised to power n plus b raised to power n. We have to find out the value of n. We do not have any. Matlab, like the options are, let me write the options for you. 4, b minus 1, c 5, d minus 3. Now we are concerned with n only, and we do not have to do anything with a and b. So why solving that much? We can simply go for assumption method. We'll assume as n is a natural number. So let's assume n as a natural number, and we can take n as, what should we take? 1, right? That will be easy for us. No, sorry. We do not have to assume n, because that's what we needed to find. We need to find out. Let's assume a and b. Okay. So if you go to assume a and b, so let's assume them as 1 and 2. Okay. Because if we take both of them as 1, then the power becomes insignificant, and n will be lost in our calculation. If n is gone, then what we will find out, because we have to find n only. So that's why we have not taken 1 as both of them. So let's now go ahead with our experiment. 2 into 1 into 2. Now this is like, we are applying tricks here. So this is like, who knows, एक कहावत है हिंदी में, there is an old adage in Hindi. जंगल में मोर नाचा, किसने देखा? देखा किसी ने? So its translation in English is that the peacock danced in the forest, but who have seen it? So it's who cares about that? Have you taken the full method or not? Answer should be right. So if our basic concept behind solving that question is correct, then we'll be able to find out the correct answer. So we have assumed a as 1 and b as 2. So 1 plus 2 is equals to a raised to power n plus 1 plus b raised to power 2, 2 raised to power n plus 1 on 1 raised to power n plus b raised to power, that is 2 raised to power n. So let's solve this further. 2 into 2 becomes 4 divided by 1 plus 2, that is 3. 1 raised to power anything will make it 1 only. 2 raised to power n plus 1 divided by 1 raised to power n, that is 1 only, plus 2 raised to power n. Cool. So let's take it to the next page. 4 by 3 is equals to 1 plus 2 raised to power n plus 1 divided by 1 raised to power 1 plus 2 raised to power n. Okay, yes, we have written it correctly. Now let's try to solve it. Okay, so we may write 4 by 3. We may write 2 raised to power n plus 1 as 2 raised to power n and multiplied by 2 raised to power 1. So this can be written as 2 into 2 raised to power n. Okay, so 1 plus 2 into 2 raised to power n on 1 plus 2 raised to power n. Now let's solve it. Cross multiplying, that becomes 4 into 4 into 2 raised to power n. That becomes 3 plus 3 into 2, 6 into 2 raised to power n. So taking this onto the left hand side, 4 minus 3, this onto the right hand side. 6 minus 4 becomes 2 into 2 raised to power n. This becomes 1 is equals to 2 into 2 raised to power n. Solving it further, that makes it 1 by 2 is equals to 2 raised to power n. Now 1 by 2 can be written as 2 raised to power minus 1, 2 raised to power n. Now the base is same and the base is not 1. So n can be written as minus 1. So let's go back to the options, and yes, B option is the correct answer. Clear? Any doubts? This is called assumption method. We have assumed certain variables which were irrelevant of our question because they were not involved in any option. They were just any variable. So if there are any variables, so they can be any variables. So we will assume them as any variables and will input any value as per our convenience, but the value, the assumption has to be in the domain. So we have respected that particular domain and assumed accordingly. Any doubts, anyone? No doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Please observe the question. It is an important question. And particularly this method, assumption method. And we'll do it many times. We will assume variables. And even in this time, there was no variable involved. And even we will assume those variables if they are involved in options, that's when also. And let's say if there is an option 4A here. So we will modify the option accordingly as per our assumption. We'll talk more about it when we'll discuss, when we'll solve questions like that. Acha, tell me one thing. What do you guys enjoy more? Like the classes of topics, like we are doing right now, or practice classes where we solve questions? Only PYQ solving. Tell me one by one. So first, Yarini, you tell me which kind of classes you enjoy more, practice classes or chapter classes? You have to pick one only. And there's no right or wrong answer. You just tell me your opinion. Yeah.
Maybe practice classes, sir.
Okay. Yes. What about Guru? I think he's sleeping. Yeah. Which classes do you like more? Chapter theory classes or the classes which have lots of questions, PYQ classes?
Theory, sir.
Sorry, could you repeat?
Theory classes.
Theory class. Great. Rishi,
Sir,
which classes?
sir, PYQs.
PYQs. Great. Yes, Tanish? Yes, Tanish. Which classes do you like more?
So the classes without asking questions.
Classes with theory plus PYQs. Sorry, can't hear you properly. Could you write in chat section? Okay, let's continue our topic. And there's one important topic left. Acha, Tanish. Okay. So now we are going to discuss, as we have already come to know about arithmetic mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean. So now let's discuss about relation between them all. So relation between arithmetic mean, geometric mean, and harmonic mean. Okay. So assuming that there are two numbers, A and B, are real numbers. Okay. And we are discussing about the arithmetic mean of A and B, which is A plus B divided by 2. Geometric mean of A and B, which is the product of these two and the square root. And the harmonic mean is to AB divided by A plus B. So it's been observed that arithmetic mean is always greater than geometric mean, or maybe sometimes equals, and equality exists when A is equals to B. Okay, we are going to discuss about the equality in later case. Different case, I'll make a different observation. So arithmetic mean is always greater than geometric means, or maybe sometimes equal. And geometric mean is always greater than a harmonic mean, maybe sometimes equal. Arithmetic mean is equals to geometric mean is equals to harmonic mean only if and only if A is equals to B. Let's try to find out if A is equals to B. So A plus B becomes 2A divided by 2, that is A only. Now A into A square root becomes A only. Harmonic mean 2 into A divided by 2A, that becomes A only, right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this observation is very important. Always remember that arithmetic mean is greater or equal to geometric mean. Very important. Okay, so let's take some example. Let me search for the example. So I'm not able to find it. Let's not waste time. I'll bring the example in next class. So let's now move to the next topic, which is arithmetico-geometric series. So it's like the cross between AP and GP. So arithmetico-geometric series. In this, if I write the general term for this particular series, it will look like like there are simultaneously two terms getting multiplied. One is of AP and another one is of ZP. So it will be somewhat like first term is A, second term is A plus of D into R. Now in the GP, there is no there is only multiplication of common ratios. So instead of GP, let's write there is a common ratio. So A plus D into R. The second term of AP is, third term of AP is A plus 2D, and the common ratio for the third term is r square. Similarly, it will keep on increasing. This is the fourth term, the third term, the second term, the first term. Okay, so the nth term, as you can guess here, will be the nth term of AP into the common ratio nth term. So this is the nth term of arithmetico-geometric series. Any doubts, anyone? Any questions, any thoughts?
No, sir.
Great. So if we write the nth term of arithmetico-geometric series, a plus n minus 1 into d into r raised to power n minus 1. This is the nth term for arithmetico-geometric series. There is also a formula for sum of n terms, and it is like a upon 1 minus r plus dr to 1 minus r raised to power n minus 1 divided by 1 minus r square. Sorry. Minus a plus n minus, let me write it properly in a better way so that you will be able to remember it. Tn raised to power, sorry, divided by r into 1 minus of r. 1 minus. Tn is basically a plus n minus of 1 into d into r raised to power n, the nth term of this n minus 1. Right? I think I'm doing a mistake. I have to write this r here. Then only it will solve for. Let me write it formula in different form. Things slip from mind sometimes. If we write it simply, then it becomes r raised to power n divided by 1 minus r. So yeah, yes, then only it will be equal to this. Okay, so this particular form is correct. Now Tn is the nth term. This is the formula. When r will get multiplied to it, this minus 1 will get cancelled, and this the formula underneath it will equate. So these two formulas are the same. You can remember any. This is more simpler to remember. Choice is yours. Clear? This is the sum of n terms. Now the sum of infinite terms or arithmetico-geometric series. I don't find them in my old 6 papers. I don't find any use of this particular formula, sum of n term. This formula is important. Sum of infinite terms for AGP, arithmetico-geometric series progression. Okay. So for infinite terms, a plus 1 minus a divided by 1 minus of r plus d into r upon 1 minus of r, r square. And here the r, the common difference has to be less than 1, as in the same in GP. The common difference is less than 1, then only we'll be able to find out the sum of infinite terms. This is important. This is important. Clear? Any doubts, anyone?
No, sir.
Great. So now there are some important results. First of all, let me tell you about this. This is called sigma. Not the sigma male, this is the operator which adds up. Like if I write n, and n is a natural number starting from 1 to 10. So it means n is getting multiplied. Sorry, n is getting sum from 1, n will become 1, then 2, then 3, then 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. So this is the function basically, and we'll put first variable, then find out the output of the variable, then we'll add respectively. Okay. So if the function was somewhat like this, and n was from 0 to 2, then for first, let's find out the function's output for n is equals to 0. That is 2 into 0 plus 1. That is first outcome for n is equals to 0. Now let's find out for n is equals to 1. That is 2 into 1 plus 1. Now let's find out for n is equals to 2. That is 2 into 2 plus 1. So this is basically 1 plus 3 plus 5. So 9 is the answer. Clear? Getting it? If there was a square, then square was also applicable here. The answer will change this time. 1 plus 9 plus 25. And that is 35. Clear? Any doubt about this operator, sigma operator? No doubts?
No, sir.
So if I write a constant function here, instead of n, if I write 1, and n is from 0 to n is equals to 2. So now this time, if I will put what has happened? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this time the function is constant. For n is equals to 0, it's going to remain 1. For n is equals to 1, it's going to be 1. For n is equals to 2, it's going to be 1. So the answer is 3n. Sorry. The answer is 3. So basically, the answer is 3. So whatever the number of terms are here, that particular thing is only going to become our answer. Great. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Basically, this is a function. But here, this is a constant function, which is not changing with n. So the output will remain same. Earlier, the function was dependent on n, so the output was changing with different values of n. Now these two values are the upper and lower limit. The n will start from 0 and then 1 and then 2. Here from 0, sorry, not from 0, from 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, like this. So if I write 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and n natural numbers. So can I write it like this? From n is equals to 0 to n is equals to n. Yes? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Yeah. So basically what is happening? There's a mistake here. Okay? N is starting from 1. So when n is equals to 1, the output is 1. When 2, then 2, then 3, then 3. Clear? Clear about the sigma operator?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's wrap up today's class. Otherwise, Gaurav sir will end it. Okay? See you tomorrow. Jai Hind.
Bye,
Thank you.
sir.